Hi guys, I want to introduce myself. My name's Brandon. I've been working with you, and I know what you're thinking, and the answer is yes. This is winter boat selling attire. So now that I've introduced myself, I'm going to gladly show you your boat. Thank you, Billy. This is Billy. We grew up together. So I turned the lights on. I just got confirmation because we needed to see how much room's up here, and we can, yes, get a ladder winch stand. So they're going to make that for us. We also have to adjust this bunk over here. We're just going to raise it. But the point of this video is to show you the condition. So looking at the hull, it's in great shape. No scuffs, scrapes, scratches. We can get a real good view of the port side. Okay. So rub rail's a little nicked up in the front, but the gel coat itself's in great shape. That's just plastic. See how shiny it is, top and bottom. So do a nice, slow, steady walk through here. Looks sharp, doesn't she? So the first thing you do before you put the boat in the water is put the plugs in. 1, 2, 3. 3 plugs, okay? Why do we do that? So the boat doesn't sink. We take them out when we're done boating. Why? So that if it rains, there is a bilge pump that kicks water out of the boat, but it's hot wired, hardwired. So eventually, batteries are going to go dead. It's going to fill the boat full of water, excuse me. So starboard side, port side, both in phenomenal shape. I left the lights on intentionally so you can see that they work. Okay. Well, this is an absolute gorgeous boat. So I already drove it, but to make the video flow, let's go take her for a ride. Alright guys, it's Brandon. I'm out here on your beautiful boat, getting ready to take her for a spin, surrounded by water. I know it runs good or I wouldn't dare do this. So we got a great big rear entry swim platform back here. Let's take a look at the vinyl. So the initial part of this video, let's look at condition, which is great. Door opens and shuts. It's got a nice snap-on cover. The canvas is in great shape on both the cover and the bimini top. Looking at our captain's chair, it's good. We're going to get real familiar with the helm here in a minute. We got to put new speakers in it. But the vinyl itself's beautiful. You got storage underneath all these seats. Nice open deck up here. Walk through that door hinges. We got cup holders everywhere. Got more storage here. Trash can. Place to slide in a cooler. Storage underneath these seats. Over here, ski storage on the floor. Here's where we got the cover, and this is either storage or a place for a toilet. You got a table hole down here, and it is cold. So coming back here, your boat has dual batteries with a switch, okay? So the first thing we do is put the plugs in it before I put it in the water. Second thing we do, and we'll show you those plugs actually in reverse. I'm gonna do the beginning of the video at the end. So this has a power hatch. See right here where it says sun deck lift. Big thumb in the way. That's hot wired, hardwired. So you come back here, open it up, turn your battery switch to all, which is how I have it. Now, we have 2 new batteries. I sent you a picture of that the other day. The reason we turn the switch to all, the alternator from the engine is going to charge all the batteries. Why would we switch it? Well, when we're done for the day, we shut it off. Now, if we're going to stop, cove out, drop anchor, listen to the radio, switch it to 1 or 2. That way the radio is only drawing off 1 battery. That way, if we go to start it, we get a click, click, click. You can just flip back to the other and take off, go home. Okay, so we did the full service. We got new oil filter, impeller, fuel filter, and lower unit oil. In here, this is a gear lube container. See, it's right, perfect. That's the only thing that I would keep like a quart in this boat. You get an alarm if you're low on fluids or anything. 99% of your alarms are going to be that. But there's your engine oil filled and your dipsticks yellow. See how everything's labeled up here. You got your power steering right here. It's brown, brown. So this is your tilt and trim fluid. That's automatic transmission fluid, just the red ATF. So start the boat. If it's been running, you can just turn the key, okay? But if it's not been running, you got to push in your little switch here, okay? Lift up on the shifter on the red part, and that way you can give it a little throttle, and that'll allow you to just kind of warm it up. So let's go ahead and start it. Go.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Shut that hatch, it's going to get noisy. There we go, so that's shut. Now when we ship this to you, all the cushions and the carpet and the bimini top's going to have to lay down or come out. That way everything gets to you in this beautiful condition it's in right now. We don't want anything flying or flopping around. Okay? Your stereo's right here. Buttons and switches, blower, all this stuff works. Bilge pump, driving at night, that's the red and green, built in up front. White light plugs in the back, okay? Stopped at night, anchor light, just the white light. Courtesy lights are everywhere. You can buy like LED bulbs for those if you want to church it up a little bit. Okay. Hatch, we already did that. Accessory, this is your depth finder right here. See it coming on, hopefully. Yeah, you can see that. Horns right here. Okay, turns nice. Shifting, this is the alpha, so it's a little noisy. Okay, if you lift up on that red trigger I was trying to show you, and there's a definitive stop for forward. Okay, the only time you lift up the handles when you're putting it in and out of gear. If you go too slow, it's going to go cook, it'll drag. Okay, reverse right there. So you don't want to go too slow, but you don't want to go too fast where you power shift it either. Okay, so just into gear, you'll feel it. I recommend just practicing taking it in and out of gear when you get it. These are popular boats here. Look right over there. There's another one just like it, except for that one's pink. So tilt and trim, I made a whole separate video to teach my customers how to use tilt and trim, so let's watch that to learn how it works. But this is how you trim the outdrive up, and our gauge works. See it here? This is how you trim it down here. When we get it on the trailer, this convenient button that says trailer takes it all the way out of the water. So this is as high as you'd want to trim while boating. That's as high as it needs to go when you're not boating. Let's take a look at some of our gauges here. Increase my throttle a little bit. Okay, it's cold out and the water's cold, so it needs to warm up. We got a tachometer we put in, fuel gauge, volts, oil pressure, engine temp. It's not going to come up to temp for a little bit, especially with the new impeller, because it's pumping strong, it's pumping cold water. Okay, I need to turn the radio down or I'll actually get my content removed on YouTube for using people's songs. But that is a CD player. Okay, hopefully you are impressed with the boat like I am. The inside's stellar, the outside's super nice too. So we'll just come up to temp just a little here. Sorry, it's a long ways to get out there. So what I'm actually going to do is restart this video once I get there. Alright, here we go. So again, it's not warmed up. But if you were here, we wouldn't have the opportunity to warm it up either. So I'm going to give you a fair demonstration. Leaves are starting to change here, isn't it pretty? Sorry, I get sidetracked, ADHD. I did notice another cool thing too. Down here, you can plug your cell phone in. All right, so now, flip the hat on backwards. Go to accelerate. Plane's nice and smooth. See, boat's coming down. So let's go ahead and accelerate all the way full speed, trim down, with the out drive down, okay? See what our speed is. So we're running 35 mile an hour-ish. Let's go ahead and trim it up. Let it release. Really taking off now. 2, 3. That's a little too high. 4, down a little. See our speed's increasing. So for it not being warmed up, that's pretty darn awesome. We're running well over 40. There we go. Not skipping a beat. Everything sounds good, feels good, runs good. Let's go put her back on the trailer before I freeze to death. Thank you. Alright, as you can see up here, getting ready to put it on the trailer. So, anybody can put a boat in the water. It's easy. You just back it up till you see the rear end of your boat float. Putting it on the trailer takes a little practice. Okay? See how much trailer they got out of the water? About 2-3 feet. That's exactly what you need so you can drive the boat onto the trailer. If the trailer's way deep in the water, your boat's floating on top of the water, it's never going to fit right. So that's just a little tip to remember. I'm going to put it on there. Matt's working hard. Look at him. Okay, so when we get it out of the water, what do? Take the plugs out. We also turn our battery switch off. Okay? So shut this off, shut our lights off. Raise the hatch. We got some ducks over here, some Missouri ducks. So we just reach down here, shut her off. Okay? Everything's dead disconnected in the boat. Well, I gotta figure that out. Well, that's it. With great fun comes great responsibility. Would you like some boat ownership pointers? Examples such as how to dock, how to clean, how to troubleshoot, how to fix XYZ? Well, be sure to subscribe to my channel for tips. We add content all the time. Thank you. Howdy folks, it's Brandon Johnson from Heartland Marine. This is just a reminder. Anything all to do with paperwork after the sale, please reach out to Miss Diane if you have any questions or have further needs. She's here Monday, Wednesday, Friday at the office phone, which is 573-374-7172. Her email is diane@heartlandmarineboats.com. Thank you so much.